first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to the live stream. I hope you had a good weekend. So okay, let's start with the technical analysis for Bitcoin. Well, I'm gonna start with weekly chart because, well, we have a new weekly close, and as you can see here, Bitcoin is, well, the close actually was very good, testing the $48,000 region, $47,000. As I said before, one day chart and weekly chart, this area actually is macro is very important. As long Bitcoin is below here, that actually I'm expecting eventually Bitcoin is gonna break this based on in the price action. I'm expecting sideways between 44 and 47 now. Now the range is very clear, but as you can see here, we have still the setup for buying. Actually, the buy pressure is to the upside. I mean, it's still on. Sorry. So I'm expecting more upside at least this month. Maybe in May we will see if. I mean, this is very simple. You don't want to see Bitcoin breaking $42,000. If you see Bitcoin breaking $40,000 and weekly close, you will see continuation to the downside. Eventually, Bitcoin is gonna break 30,000. But I am not expecting something like that right now. For now, I'm still bullish on this, and I'm speculating just Bitcoin is gonna be in sideways. Actually, one day chart is very clear about it, and eventually any close below above $48,000, you will see $56,000 tested, and that is gonna be the last move. I mean, maybe you will sound crazy, but for me, it's gonna be the last move of this year. I mean, bullish move. After that, I am expecting a major correction this year, but that is something like we can talk after I see Bitcoin around $57,000. But don't get me wrong, $47,000, 48 is very important as well. So you don't want the close. Actually, the close is very important. Any close below 42, I think you will see validation of this, and you will see full rejection all the way to $30,000, and maybe potentially break. But not today and not this week. I think Bitcoin still has a very good chance to keep moving to the upside. Now, weekly chart. Well, we have finally this signal today. That means the weekly chart is going to start expanding in volatility. So that means you can expect a very nice move in the next 2-3 months. Now, let's continue with the 5-day chart. As you can see here, we have still the buy signal is still on here, and also we have, for first time in a long time, potentially, there is no confirmation, we need to wait other 5 days, any close above the OBV like this, like typical golden cross, it's not like that. I mean, just I am saying the volume is coming, and every time when we have this signature here, at least you can expect other 2 months of green candles, at least other 2 months. But if Bitcoin is breaking $42,000, of course, this is going to be a rejection. I mean, that means this week or next week, and after that, you will see your continuation to the downside. Honestly, I am expecting Bitcoin is going to keep pumping. Actually, this month, I am not bearish on Bitcoin right now. This is very healthy in 3-day chart, as you can see here. It's about the MA55. Testing the MA55, the first test is going to be very healthy. Bitcoin is not testing around 44. I don't want to see Bitcoin testing 44 or 43. I want to see just Bitcoin in sideways right now between $45,000, $47,000, and just in sideways around here, and you will see eventually higher prices. In 2-day chart, let me show you here. In 2-day chart, it's still good. It's not very strong like before, yes, but I mean, price action is the most important thing. All the time frames are very clear. Between $48,000, $47,000, this is the area Bitcoin must break. Around here, this is the area. And also 1-day chart, let me show you here. We have the same areas. Now Bitcoin is in sideways between 45, 300 and 47. So it's very good because actually it's not even testing this area. I mean, Bitcoin is doing very good, I can say. It's doing very good. I really like it because even with the sell signal right now present here, remember this is a sell signal and range sell or range signal or sideways signal. So that means Bitcoin can enter in sideways or fall, right? And it's in sideways for almost 1 week. That is very good actually, because when you see this asset testing, actually in 12 hours you can see it, and maybe in the next 12 hours today we will see the signal. Bitcoin is testing the zero line here, and the Bitcoin is not testing the MA55. So this is very good. I mean, Bitcoin is holding the MA21 in 12 hours. The trend is very clear in 12 hours. So you see something like this in the next buy signal here, you will see Bitcoin breaking finally $47,000. Now let's talk about the volume. Volume is very healthy. Some people, they are saying because they can see this slope here is getting negative here, is a short signal. Of course not. This is not a short. Anyway, this is not a short. If you want to learn how to use OBB for shorting, you can watch my videos in 2021 about around here, October, November, and between September and November, around here, and you will see how I was looking for shorts, and here, and also here, around here. 2021. But let me tell you something. I am not looking for shorts. I am not shorting the market. I am not interested in shorting the market. Why? Because this is very constructive actually. Bitcoin is reversing the trend in 1-day chart. Technically we had a confirmation, yes, because it's testing here the area, and you can see this absorption here. So that means Bitcoin is doing very good. So more sideways, maybe a couple of days. And actually, let me show you something. Bitcoin is contracting here right now. Finally, we had the blue cloud here. So that means Bitcoin is gonna start moving to the upside slowly, something like this. Slowly, something like this. Yeah, and after that you will see significant correction. So now the projection for the last week was, I said, okay, Bitcoin was here. Let me show you. Bitcoin was here, and I said, okay, the technical analysis. I mean, my expectations is you will see Bitcoin with a correction, something like this, in a very strong move. I mean, like when you see actually it's a real move. I mean, uptrend. You will see usually very quick bounce, a quick bounce, and actually yes, in a very healthy uptrend, you will not see 44,000 tested again. Here, you will not see this level tested, based on my experience. It's very rare when you see the price when it's trending tested again the same low. No, I think in 4-hour chart or 12-hour chart is the best time to find, is the best place to, time frame, to try to find a good setup here, because as long Bitcoin is not breaking this level 45, this is simple. This is like this. Okay, simple. This is like this. Any close below 45, yeah, you can expect other test to maybe 42, 43, around there, but honestly I don't think so. And the reason is simple. As I said before, even with the sell signal right now here, sell signal, Bitcoin is still inside, respecting the MA55. Of course, technically speaking, you need to wait for the signature here, doing something like this, right? So I think the next 24 hours we will see something like this. As long Bitcoin is holding 44,700, 45 around there, everything is constructive. Let me show you the one hour chart. 1 hour chart, sideways here, sideways as you can see here. We don't have volume, yes, you're right, but it's 1 hour chart. I mean, now the macro time frames are the most important right now. Monthly chart. Okay, let me see. Around September, October, we will see finally the resolution of this. As I said, maximum is around 55, 56 is the maximum level. Invalidations, simple. If you see Bitcoin cannot break this level, let me explain. If you see Bitcoin doing this, even with the buy signal here, and it's doing something like this, and is still below $48,000, well, you have your invalidation. That means this area is going to be the top, and you will see a major crash. But we are around 10 days far away from that. I mean, maybe in the middle of April, we will know what is going to happen here. But for now, as I said before, today, Bitcoin is doing very good. Actually, I'm very not bullish. I mean, like, I need to be honest. I mean, like, I really like the price action. Bitcoin is holding very good. Okay, so let's continue with USDT dominance. USDT dominance. One moment. Okay, USD dominance, as you can see here, we have bullish divergences here, of course, and other test to 3.90. And let me show you here. We have buy signal here, IDDX is positive here. Yeah, other, at least other test to this area, yes. But it's the same thing. We have the volatility very low. So that means this asset is going to be entering sideways, same as Bitcoin. So that's why I think for now the party is over. I mean, at least today and tomorrow. And we will see the next setup to emerge. One thing, I need to see Bitcoin breaking $47,000, I think, this week, in the next 10 days, as I said before, because if I don't see it, I will change. I will start thinking maybe Bitcoin, it could be up maybe a sell signal maybe in progress, but I think it's too soon. We need to wait maybe 10 days because my technical analysis in one day chart is for 10 days. So I need to wait. But for now, everything is looking good. The weekly close. Weekly close, breaking MA21. Usually you will see a bounce here. It is in MA21 and after the continuation. But I am looking for a major test around MA55, around this area. And also the USD is gonna test the MA55. If this asset is breaks the MA55, we will see a major move for Bitcoin to the upside around $56,000. That is the area I'm looking for right now for Bitcoin. Of course, if I see $47,000 breaking. Now, don't get me wrong. Weekly, monthly is bullish. It's still bullish. Yes, the slope is getting negative here, but it's too soon to say it. Why? Because the ADX is positive. As long ADX is positive in monthly for USD dominance, I am bullish on this because this is just a healthy accumulation in monthly. So that means you can see, okay, this is the pullback, yeah, and after that continuation and new ATA in some point this year. So that means Bitcoin, as I said before, I am expecting Bitcoin is going to break $30,000 in some point this year. So, but as I said before, it takes time. It will take time. It will take time. So right now, in the short term, I am looking for longs. I am looking just for longs. I am not short in the market. And as long Bitcoin is holding in the short term 45,700 and even maybe a week to 45, everything for me is correct. As I said before, as long Bitcoin is respecting this area, everything is okay. Yeah. So yeah, actually I will wait for maybe other 8 hours. I will wait for the next opportunity to enter in long position here. Technically speaking, you are shorting. You are in the very low time frame. Well, you are here in the bottom of the area. Here is in 1 hour chart about $46,000 and the top is around 47,000, 1,000 area range. So you can trade this. You are, of course, you are trading 4 hours, 1 hour chart, and here potentially you will have your next buy signal very soon. So I think that's it for Bitcoin. Let me see something very important is happening right now. The BTC dominance. Let me show you. Let me show you here. Alt season, maybe the last chance, the last move to the upside for many altcoins, as you can see right now, is because, well, Bitcoin dominance is dropping, actually, it's decreasing, I mean, as you can see here, and the target I'm looking for is 40. Let me tell you something. If I see 40 level tested and potential break, you will see, well, like maybe a parabolic move for many altcoins, pumping very hard, because if this level breaks, you will see a new low here, and you will see finally something like this, and you will see something this level tested, and after a big bounce here. So I think maybe other 2 months of green candles for altcoins, and after that we need to be, or at least in my case, I will be very careful, because I remember here is where you have, technically speaking, the bottoms or the end of your alt season, and here in the tops is when you have the beginning of your alt season, long-term perspective, of course, 1 year or 2. Okay, so we are in the lows right now here. It's not very smart chasing the market right now for me, in my personal opinion. If you are going to invest or trade altcoins, just be careful and try to be very selective with your altcoins you are choosing right now. because Bitcoin is not, as I said before, is we are not in the same bull market as 2021. Okay, so let me continue with. I think I've finished with Bitcoin. Let me see. Yeah, I think yeah. Now for altcoins, I think for me it doesn't make sense to check all the altcoins right now because all the altcoins are correcting as Bitcoin pull back. I think it's better if just I check total 2, and you will see here. This is uptrend, as you can see here. This is a very healthy uptrend in total 2. As you can see here, even with bearish divergences here, well, you need to wait for maybe not today, maybe tomorrow you will see an entry for altcoins. But as I said, as long this is even 4-hour chart is in uptrend. Let me show you the 1-day chart. 1-day chart is testing the major resistance right now here. Major resistance in this area. 1-day chart, potentially sell signal, yes. Yes, maybe we will see a pullback, or maybe today, tomorrow. But as I said, this is very good because the weekly chart. Let me show you here. Weekly chart. Yeah, it's testing the major area between 1.20 and 1.30. So this area, I'm expecting altcoins. Many of them they will start pumping as long this is in sideways. As long this area is in sideways, many altcoins will start pumping. And also we have sell buy signal in weekly chart. So that means in general altcoins they are, well, you have your alt season in many of them. So just as I said before, just be careful with all the altcoins you're choosing right now because it's not very smart chasing the market. Okay, so okay, let's continue with the questions. Okay, so some altcoins. If you want to check altcoins, we can check maybe macro time frames. Weekly chart is okay. In 4-hour chart, it's same as Bitcoin. Okay, pullback at least today. Okay, weekly chart, same as Bitcoin. We have buy signal here, hidden bullish divergences here, and also it's above the MA21 and MA55 continuation. Yes, continuation in the long term. Yes, let me see. You will need to see 3,500 broken, but at least I'm expecting in the long term other test to 4,000 levels. 4,000 area is going to be the last area. If Bitcoin is breaking $47,000, you will see $57,000 for Bitcoin and $4,000 for Ethereum. So that is my maximum target for Ethereum. Okay, next question. Stocks market new highs. Okay, there is a correlationship with stocks and Bitcoin, yes, but this time is a little bit different. I mean, at least from my perspective. Why? Because I don't trust in stocks right now. I don't trust, even if I see a new high here in the long term, for me it's gonna be a massive bull trap. And the reason is simple, is because this time for a long time, as you can see here, OBB first of all is not following the momentum. So for me, this is looking more like a corrective wave, something like this. Sorry, one moment. This is the pullback, and after that, maybe new highs, and you will see something like this, a better divergences here, and after that, correction. Yeah, and the reason for this is my speculation. Okay, I am not financial advisor first. Is because gold in macro time frames is super bullish. Let me show you here. Gold. Let me show you here in monthly. In monthly, this is bullish. This is just the beginning, and ADX is positive. So that means in the very, very, very long term, I'm talking about maybe this year and next year, you will see potentially more sideways here, but eventually you will see higher prices for gold. So in general, when you see gold in monthly bullish like this, it's not good for stocks and Bitcoin, of course. So if stocks is gone, they will crash in some point. Maybe not this year. Maybe by the end of this year. Other correction, you will see Bitcoin correcting as well, and also Bitcoin in specifically in the case of Bitcoin. Well, we have sell signal in monthly, and also maybe let me see. Yeah, around September, October this year. The bullish thing for Bitcoin, if I don't see Bitcoin breaking $30,000 and actually even better, above the $48,000. And in September, October, of course, I will be bullish and I will tell you I was wrong, and this is gonna be like this from here. $30,000 area is the bottom, yes, but I don't think so, not yet. And the reason is because first of all, I show you, I think I said this many times. I follow, I am using OBB as a lead indicator, and this indicator is very clear when we have the uptrends. Macro bull runs for Bitcoin, for example, here, here, and here, and the last one here. Every time when we have this signature here, we have the macro bull run, something like this. Look at this, for example, in 2015, from $200 to around 700. The last one was in 2017, from $2,000 all the way to $18,000, and from here, from $3,000, 500 to around $12,000. And this one, the last one, it was from $4,000, $5,000 to $56,000. Okay, so as you can see here, we are very far away from that right now. So I am expecting sideways, yes, because technically speaking, in monthly chart, we are in a big range right now for Bitcoin. This is a range between $35,000 area here and $60,000. Big range of $30,000 range. Okay, so the question is, time is very important. I need to see in monthly this one crossing the zero line, Bitcoin not crashing, of course, and after that, when I see potentially the slope here, potentially we can say, okay, that is the signal and continuation to the upside. But as I said before, I am defensive right now, at least this year, all this year in the markets, because I don't like this read for OBB in weekly chart. At least not. I can tell you something. We have some examples. For example, 2017 here, we have similar signature here. Yes, here we have buy signal here. Here buy signal here. We have the bounce. Look at the bounce. The bounce. Yes, but the biggest difference is like this bounce couldn't break this area, and after that you see continuation. The question is if we have something similar right now. Well, we have something similar in progress. Yes. This area around $50,000 is gonna be the area. So Bitcoin can go just all the way to this area. Yes. As long as below here and it's getting rejected, this rejection is gonna be the this test. Actually, eventually this test is gonna be the area I'm gonna start. We will see if we are in a very healthy uptrend or reversal, or like 2019, we are in a massive bull trap. I think I explained that before. You can check here in 2019 what happened here. In 2019, we have this example, right? Bitcoin broke the MA55 sideways here, bounce, and after that, in the test to the MA55, because technically speaking, here is bullish, yeah, to the upside. Well, what happened? Bitcoin broke this, and after that, the previous level around $7,000 was broken, and after that, we saw the sell-off. So, if in the next pullback, I'm talking about maybe in September, October, this year, sorry, we would something like this. Here in this test, we will know if this is real or not. But as I said before, it's gonna take time. One moment, because Bitcoin is moving, and also I am trading at the same time. Okay, one moment. I am looking for longs right now. I mean, in this live stream, because I am trading a range between $46,000 and $47,000. Right now, Bitcoin is testing. It was testing the $45,000 800. I was looking for that entry. I missed it. Now it's at 46,660, 67. It's good, but not that good. I will wait a little bit more. Okay, so that is my expectation for Bitcoin. So the real test for Bitcoin in weekly chart is gonna be after we have the pullback in weekly, and we see the test here around this area between $49,000, $47,000, and you will see finally if Bitcoin, if this is real or not. For example, you want to see an example? Well, this is the example. Bitcoin broke the MA 21 and 50 and tested it here, but as you can see here, the bounce continuation to the upside. That is the thing. That is a real test I am looking for Bitcoin in the long term, but it's gonna take time. At least other 3 months, 3 or 4 months. Remember, macro time frames is for you have to wait long time to see these kind of things. So that's why for me it's easier for me if I am trading this as a sideways, a big range between $35,000 to $60,000. So let me just, the levels are very clear here. As long Bitcoin is above this area, 43, 44, maximum 42, everything is okay. Areas of resistance right now here is $47,000, 48. But I am expecting Bitcoin maybe this week will break this area. That's why I'm looking for longs right now. Okay, I think that I finished with this explanation, and let me continue with some altcoins. Okay, so some people are asking me about Luna. I'm gonna talk about Luna in weekly chart because I think it makes sense for me right now if it's smart to buy Luna right now. Let me tell you something. If you are looking for Luna because your TikToker said to the moon, right? Luna to $1,000. Maybe he's right, but as a trader, I will never buy there, never. And also for holding, no, thank you. Why? Because we have a beautiful divergences here forming for Luna. So in the moment when you see the ADX getting negative here and sell signal here, you will see beautiful short for Luna in some point. Something like this. Actually, I explained this long time ago. I don't know exactly the price, I cannot tell you, but around here in this box, between maybe $1 with 30 and $1.40 around there, you will see a very beautiful correction for Luna, something like this. As long as holding the 55, this is to the upside. Okay, but the time for buying Luna and holding for months, in my personal opinion, I don't think so. I think it's a very bad idea. At least maybe maximum 1 day chart, because still in uptrend, yes. Look at this. We have the bearish divergences here. In the moment when you see the ADX getting negative here, you will see a pullback. And let me tell you something. All the pullbacks you have in 1 day chart for Luna are a buy for now. Okay. So here, of course, no thank you. I will wait for the next pullback. Okay, so let's continue with other altcoins. Let's talk about Solana, because people were asking me about Solana. Okay, no corrections at all, just pumping. This is not healthy. Of course, I would never buy here. I didn't buy here. I will never buy here. I need to wait for the corrections. You are buying here because Solana is to the moon, right? To 500, 300, 1000. Good luck with that, but not with me. Okay, not with me. Always I will wait for the correction. If there is no correction, I don't buy. Simple. I don't buy because I am not in FOMO. So FOMO is like a cancer, you know, in the markets. If you have FOMO in the markets, well, it's very bad, and you will lose everything eventually. So simple. I will never buy here. I don't care if this is moving more. I don't care. I have to wait for my pullback. When I see my pullback, okay, I will wait. I will buy in the pullback. And let me tell you something. The correction for Solana is going to be significant. There is no pullbacks here. Actually, I'm happy because, yeah, hit my target, long-term target, yes, around 140, 45 region. Yes, this area is for selling, okay? But in the next pullback here, that is the opportunity you will have for Solana in the long term. Right now, around maybe 110, 115, around there, and after that, continuation to the upside. Let me show you the weekly chart. Weekly chart, very good, powerful, very powerful. Yeah, pullback, yes, because this area is macro resistance for Solana, and here between this area, between 120 and 110, as long as Solana is around here, this is like this. Eventually, if this is like this, well, eventually you will see 200 for Solana, eventually. We have buy signal for Solana, yes, we have buy signal, perfect. Volatility expanding, very powerful. This is a very good read. Next week you will see the slope positive for Solana. My God, did you see this setup here? maybe 200 is not enough. Maybe you will see new highs for Solana in the long term. Okay, so let's continue with other altcoins. And you have any suggestions, please let me know. Okay. Cadena, very good asset. Actually, this is very constructive here. The last opportunity to buy Cadena was at $6 with 20 cents, and now I will say it's a little bit late. No, not yet, but this is like this. This is like this. Okay, we have buy signal here. Perfect. Yes, we have in 5-day chart. We have here the ADX is gonna be positive very soon. Maybe this week. Very constructive here. This is like this. Yes. Yeah. There are some coins with very good setups here. Of course, Link and other coins, they are too far, so it's very hard to find. For example, Mana is very good. Actually, in weekly chart is very constructive here, and this is, yeah, I think almost $4 is gonna be the area I'm gonna start looking for maybe this month. Yeah, Matic, same thing. Matic is very constructive here, forming this. This is actually, yeah, long time I was not bullish like this right now in the markets. Yeah. Kava testing the MA55 here, of course, sideways. Yes, as long as above $3 with 80 cents. Next area I'm gonna start looking for is 5. Rune, very good, very good actually, very powerful. Sand, very good actually as well. This is accumulation, as you can see here. Any break above $3 with 60 cents, you will see around $5 or $6 in the next 2 months, maybe 1 month. Theta, very good actually. Finally, correction here. In the long term, I'm expecting maybe around 6-7, but it will take time, maybe all this year. As you can see here, all the altcoins, they are having corrections here, but let me tell you something. I am not financial advisor first, but they are just pullbacks. Okay, be selective with your altcoins, because at least 1 month or 2 you will see very nice rallies in the market. In this channel, we were ready for this 3 weeks ago. Now is the second round. I will say for all the members in my private channel, I will say this is the second round. But yeah, I mean, some of them, they are too far right now, but some of them, they are still good. For example, Atom in the weekly chart. This is impressive chart, very good chart. Atom in the at least this month is gonna move very good. I would say around 40 is gonna be the area in weekly chart. So, well, I cannot tell you more. I mean, there are some good coins right now, and there are some, for example, Cake, I was around 5. Still, I just started buying Cake in $8, 6 and 5, and after that, you see the longest, the target I'm looking for is around 12. Very good actually. Dot, very good, very constructive here. Eventually, I'm expecting it's gonna break the MA55. Yes. Why? Because we have the momentum is very good actually. Yes. Volatility, perfect. As you can see, many altcoins, they are looking very good, and also Bitcoin is helping a lot. So as long Bitcoin is above 44, 45, you will see at least this month and next month in green. So let me wait 1 moment, because I am looking for longs. 1 moment. 4 hours now. Not yet, but yeah, looks like Bitcoin in the very short term, you will see Dortes to $46,600. I'm gonna open a long position. 1 moment. Okay, good. Yeah, in the very short term, maybe 46,500, 600, and from there maybe continuation to the upside. That's why I'm looking for longs. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. That's it. I finished this my explanations. You don't have any questions? I think we finished, because the market is very clear, right? I think it's very clear right now. Okay, so that's it. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to 0. zero. When it